Standard features on the Hud-Son Edger HD. Obviously it's HD, it's hydraulic drive, so you've got forward, you lock it into gear, it's in the forward position. If a board gets stuck in there, you can stop it really quick and you can reverse it. When you reverse it, you trip your dogs, your anti-kickback dogs up with this lever here, and then you just hold it in reverse until you get your piece of work back out of there. Once you're done, this flips right back down in position, back into forward, you're in motion again. Another feature we got is the roller deck. These rollers move really easy, so when you're feeding your piece of work, it goes in nice and smooth. See how that anti-kick works? They can't pull back. If they trip it, you can pull your piece of work right out. The other good feature is we've got our scale stick right here in plain view. So when you're edging, you can set up your board and that adjusts your saw blade with this lever up in the front here. And that locks at every 1/4 inch. So you can set that at 1/4 inch increments all the way from 1 1/4 all the way up to 17.5 inches wide. That's a very good feature. The other good feature on this edger is the rollover top. So when you got 2 guys working, you got to feed a piece of wood back in. You slide it over the top, it rolls on this roller. This doesn't have a roller so that the piece of work doesn't slide if it has to sit there for a minute when you're still edging. The operator pulls his next board, drops right down in, and you're back in the business. The next good feature on this unit is the zero saw guide. So this locks back out of place right here. You got about 3.5 inches between your fixed blade and your edge. So if you got boards that are cut straight on one side, you just want to take off one side, unlock this handle, pull this out, lock that into place. Now you're at zero cut on that side so that you can just keep on edging through with the same width that you've got set with the zero cut bar. The other good thing about that is it actually flips out of the way. If you wanted to cut something wider, you can just flip that right up and that's out of your way. So you can make 3.5 inch batten strips on this side against that wall. So you could make 2 batten strips at the same time, one on this side and one on that side if you set it up right. So this is 3.5. You can set this at 3.5 and make all your batten strips. Zoom, zoom, zoom right through quick. So this unit comes standard with a whole start 14 horse Briggs & Stratton Vanguard engine. You can upgrade it to electric start if you want. It's just a little bit more money in the front end. But these motors are plenty powerful to run this. The maximum cut depth on this is 2.25 inches thick, so you're not going to be cutting bigger stuff than that. Okay, one of the good features on this unit is accessibility to your saws, because your saws are going to get dull and you're going to have to change them out. So to get to it, it's easy access cover. We got a safety lock on the hood. Handle on this side, you can raise the hood right up and it locks right into place. Always put your safety pin in. And then here you can see your main feed rolls. These are weighted down. These float up and down, hold your board into place. These are your feed rolls down here on each side. There's 2 of them, they both feed. These are your carbide-tipped 2-piece saw blades. So as you can see, they're split in the middle, so they're easy to change. 4 bolts on each one, change them out, you're back in business in no time. But they last pretty good because they're carbide-tipped. Now watch the blades as I move the saw adjuster for your width. So there's our maximum 17.5 inches wide, and then we can go all the way back over and we can lock in the 1/4 inch increments. Anywhere's in between there, 12, 12.25, and we can go all the way down to 1.25 inches thick for making stickers or whatnot in there. So that's all chain driven. It works very smooth and slick.
So right now we're going to demo on the Edger, a Hud-Son Edger HD. So I've cut me some 15-inch wide boards, and I'm going to make a 12-inch siding board out of it, and I'm also going to get my batten strip with 1 cut. So I'm going to adjust this, put my zero saw guide out, I'm going to engage my power, so my feed rolls are on. Line that up on there and just push it through. Now I'm going to demonstrate we got the sticker left. It would have been 3 inches, so we're going to go back and we're going to make a 1-inch sticker out of it. So I'm going to drill that side back out. I'm going to send this right through. 6 about 1 1/4 inch wide. So we're just taking off a little bit to size it up. Now I'm going to make stickers on both sides of the unit. So I can make one over here. We'll feed the board right back over the top again. And we can make one on this side as well. So if you got more than one board, you can send them through on both sides. Cut two at the same time. Now I'm going to take that last piece of board and I'm going to make it 4 inches. I'm going to go back to zero saw. I'm going to set my dial at 4 inches. My 4 inch. I'm going to come out with a 1x4. I always hold the piece just to make sure it doesn't move on me. So pretty simple to use and very efficient. Now we're going to edge the board just like we're on the mill. I see that board coming off there. Looks like it's going to make a good 10-inch board. So I'm going to preset my dial for 10 inches. We're not going to set this handle because we're going to use both edges, both saws cutting this time. This is how much time it saves you in the mill. Pull the board off the mill and it goes right through your edges. You line up this side of your board first because that's your zero cut. Get a nice clean 10-inch board out of it. Then you can recut this for a sticker, so you got a good inch in here, so you can still save that. If you're going to sticker your lumber, you always need stickers. We're just taking off that weeny edge. Now this board we should get 12 inches out of. Perfect. Now we got a little weeny end on this side. I'm going to send that back through and make it into a 10 because it'll make a better 8-foot 10-inch board than it will a 10-foot 12-inch board. Set my dial for 10 inches. Fill my zero cut arm out. Lock that. I'm going to take a sticker off on this side. That just saves you so much time. When you're done with it, you're done with it. You don't have to rehandle it.
Built my own mill here off 36.
How long you been welding? 20 years.